Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us in our discussion. All right. So today's topic will cover strategic partnership, the industry overview, how defining the value defines the partnership, our story of moving from transactional to strategic relationship, importance of driving the partnership process, development of metrics, and how to socialize the partnership. So as we know, there are various definitions of strategic relationships in our industry. There are ongoing efforts by different industry groups, such as, for example, CCMG, Pharmaceutical Contract Management Group, to come to a standard definition. But for now, we would like to share with you what we found for definition of alliance and partnership and what resonated with how we are working together. So let's take a look at it. Definition. So what are strategic alliances? A strategic alliance is a relationship that between parties that agree to share resources to achieve a mutually beneficial objective. So what are the critical success factors for alliances? Each party must see a clear benefit from the arrangement, and the responsibilities must be clearly identified. We also need to recognize that each company may have a different culture and method of doing business, and we need to respect that. This is particularly important during the early stage of the relationship. What are the basic steps that we need to make to start and launch the relationship or define it? We thought that first one is, why do we want to partner? This is the question that you need and we need to answer very thoroughly and by defining value. We found another definition of strategic partnership. So how can we define the value? In publication by Robert Grant, he suggests that creating value means taking advantage of strategic partnerships to utilize other companies' strengths to make both stronger in the long run. And we really like this definition. We agreed not to fit our relationship into any established definitions in general, but rather focus on defining the value we will deliver together. And that was a very important first step for our relationship. So let's look at industry facts now. As you can see, alliance represents a big portion of any CRO revenue. You can look at 15 largest CRO figures, mid-size and niche CROs. We're certain that high proportion of audience involved in these strategic relationships, just based on the volume. These figures are from publication by Ken Getz. Thank you. So let's look at these studies that reflect a view of sponsor statistics. Based on these figures published by CenterWatch, number of alliances in top 30 pharma companies are growing. You can see that the number actually doubled since 2004. So we thought and told ourselves that we're definitely on the right track. However, good portion of alliances are failing or being terminated. You can see the numbers on the right side of the slide. There's limited success in delivering innovative solutions and cost and timeline savings. And the interesting fact is, when surveyed, both parties claim that the other is unable to work collaboratively. So we found it quite anecdotal. So the big question is why these alliances are failing. And today we are sharing the Infinity INC experience and hope to come a little bit closer to answering these questions together. So now please take a moment to answer the first polling question.
Great, thank you, Maria. We definitely do have a polling question here on the screen, and you can vote on this in real time by clicking on any of the answers there. The first polling question that we have for you: does your company currently engage in strategic alliance relationships? And your options are yes, no, I don't know, or no, but we are considering. Again, that question, you can vote on that in real time by clicking on your screen. Does your company currently engage in strategic alliance relationships? Looks like most of you have voted at this point, so I'm going to close polling and share the results. And it looks like 85% of you said yes to that. 8% of you said that no, but you're considering. 4% said no, and 3% were not sure. And with that, I'll hand back the mic to you.